Here's something most people don't know. Prince William deliberately kept Eugene Levy out of his actual home, and the reason reveals everything about how modern royals draw the line between duty and family life. When Prince William sat down for an intimate conversation with Hollywood star Eugene Levy for the Apple TV Plus show The Reluctant Traveller, viewers might have expected a peek inside the Wales family's private residence. After all, Adelaide Cottage sits just a stone's throw from Windsor Castle. Yet William made a very intentional choice. The interview would happen within the historic castle walls, not in the cosy 4-bedroom home where he lives with his wife and children. So what's really going on here? Let's unpack the fascinating reasons behind this royal boundary. Protecting what matters most. His children's sanctuary. At the heart of William's decision lies an unwavering commitment to safeguarding his children's privacy. Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis deserve a childhood that feels as normal as possible. And that starts with keeping their home truly private. Adelaide Cottage has never been photographed from the inside. And there's a good reason for that deliberate choice. William has established a firm rule. No official business, no formal meetings, and certainly no film crews inside the family residence. Think of it this way. Adelaide Cottage isn't just a house where royals happen to sleep. It's a genuine family sanctuary where the children can be themselves without cameras, without protocol, and without the weight of public scrutiny. By keeping this space completely off limits for royal duties, William creates a clear separation between his public role and his private life as a father. Instead, he strategically uses nearby Windsor Castle for all official engagements, including hosting Eugene Levy for what turned out to be quite the spectacular tour. But here's where it gets interesting. The strategic appeal of castle grandeur. Let's be honest. When you're interviewing a member of the British royal family, wouldn't you rather explore a magnificent castle than sit in someone's living room? There's undeniably a theatrical element to William's choice, and it's actually quite brilliant. Windsor Castle isn't just any royal residence. It holds the title of the world's oldest and largest inhabited castle, boasting more than 1,000 rooms filled with centuries of history and breathtaking architecture. From a practical standpoint, the castle offers visual splendor that a modest cottage simply cannot match. It reinforces the majesty and historical significance of the monarchy while simultaneously protecting the family's personal space. Some might argue this is calculated image management, and perhaps it is. But isn't there something refreshing about a royal who understands the difference between public spectacle and private life? Childhood memories brought to life during the castle walkthrough. As William guided Eugene through the magnificent St. George's Hall, he opened up about his own childhood experiences within those very walls. He shared a charming and relatable memory. He and his cousins would race up and down the ancient oak floors, inevitably ending up with massive splinters as souvenirs of their adventures. The floor has since been covered with carpet, and William joked that his own children don't realise their good fortune. They can run freely without the painful consequences he once endured. We come in after hours and chase each other around sometimes, he revealed, offering a glimpse of the playful father behind the royal title. William also reflected tenderly on visiting his grandparents, Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip at Windsor Castle, where he enjoyed what he described as the best tea ever. These personal anecdotes humanise the prince while simultaneously celebrating the castle as a place of family connection across generations. The late Queen was renowned for her hospitality, and even Sophie, Prince Edward's wife, frequently visited for tea, highlighting how Windsor Castle served as a warm family gathering place despite its imposing grandeur. The next chapter. Moving to Forest Lodge while maintaining privacy. Prince William and his family are preparing for their next move, from Adelaide Cottage to the significantly larger Forest Lodge. While this upgrade will provide much-needed additional space for the growing family, all indications suggest that William's privacy-first approach won't change one bit. The public shouldn't expect interior tours or glossy magazine spreads of their new home. The property is currently undergoing extensive renovations to modernize the interiors and, crucially, to enhance security measures around the perimeter. This move hasn't been without controversy, though. Local residents have expressed frustration over changes to the surrounding area, particularly the permanent closure of a car park that previously offered gate access to Windsor Great Park. According to reports from The Sun, an official order stated, due to the pending designation of part of the Great Park as an exclusion area, access via Cranbourne Gate will permanently cease. This has sparked debate about whether royal security needs should override public access to historically shared spaces. And this is the part most people miss. Is William's privacy stance admirable or excessive? Here's where things get controversial, and I want to hear your thoughts. On one hand, William's fierce protection of his children's privacy seems entirely reasonable, even admirable, in an age where celebrity children are constantly photographed and scrutinized. He's drawing boundaries that many parents wish they could enforce. But on the other hand, the royal family exists on public funding and public goodwill. Does accepting that role come with an obligation to share more of their lives, even the domestic parts? Some argue that by keeping Adelaide Cottage and now Forest Lodge completely private while conducting business in grand castles, William is having it both ways, enjoying the perks of royal grandeur for public consumption while hiding the reality of how they actually live. Others counter that this is exactly the right balance. Fulfill public duties in public spaces, but protect the family's mental health and the children's development by keeping home sacred. So what do you think? Is Prince William striking the perfect balance between royal duty and family privacy, or is he being overly protective in a way that distances the monarchy from the people they serve? Should royals who live on public support be more transparent about their daily lives, or do William's children deserve the same privacy any child should have? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I have a feeling this one will spark some heated debate.